this particular series of videos, we're going to start looking at parallel and perpendicular lines on a graph. This particular one is probably going to be about number 2 on the playlist because it deals with a perpendicular, and the first video was all about parallel lines. What we've been asked to do is write the equation of a line which is perpendicular to y equals 2x plus 6. So we'll just have a look at that for a minute. If I just made a quick sketch of this line, it looks something like this. So this is a value of 6 and this is a gradient of 2. So the way that we write this line would be y equals 2x plus 6. Okay, by perpendicular we basically mean a line which cuts it at 90 degrees. Now it can be any line, and it could be over here, it doesn't really matter, or over here, it could be down here somewhere, it doesn't really matter. But for the purposes of this question, which is usually a kind of a 1 mark or 2 mark question, it probably makes sense to make sure that you keep the same y-intercept, as it's called, which is this point here. Okay, so the thing you need to remember about perpendicular lines is the gradient is something called the negative reciprocal. Okay, I'll write that down as the negative reciprocal. Okay, and that's what we're looking to achieve with this value here, which at the moment is 2. Okay, well let's look at that. The gradient is 2. The reciprocal of 2 is a half. It's just simply 1 over 2. And the negative reciprocal is minus a half. Because don't forget that if a gradient is going in this direction, it's a negative gradient, okay? So in this particular case, the line that's perpendicular to y equals 2x plus 6 will be y equals a half minus a half x plus 6 as well. We could do a slightly different value of that by having a bit more information, but at the moment it's probably best to leave it at plus 6. And that would be the answers to the question. So I hope that's been helpful for you. Please do add a comment below in the video description. Please do have a look at it. Subscribe to the site, have a look at the other videos within this particular playlist, and I'll look forward to seeing you inside the next video.